Aryna Sabalenka criticized for disrespectful remarks after French Open final loss to Coco Gauff. Aryna Sabalenka has come under fire for what many considered a disrespectful post-match speech following her loss to Coco Gauff in the French Open final. Despite winning a hard-fought first set, the world number one eventually succumbed to Gauff 6-7, 5, 6-2, 6-4 in challenging, windy conditions on Court Philippe Chatrier. Both athletes battled through the gusty weather, but Sabalenka was visibly frustrated with her level of play. Fighting back tears during the trophy ceremony, she described her performance as terrible in front of the Parisian crowd, a comment that drew criticism from former doubles world number one Rennae Stubbs. Stubbs reacted strongly on social media, tweeting, "Ugh, the tennis wasn't that bad. You made a ton of unforced errors because you're playing one of the fastest and gutsiest players in the world, and she kept her composure better than you." She added, "To call it horrible, ugh, that was rude. I said what I said." The defeat clearly took an emotional toll on Sabalenka. She broke down as she addressed the crowd and continued crying throughout her remarks. "Obviously, this one hurts a lot," the top seed said, "especially after 2 tough weeks playing some really good tennis. To play such poor tennis in the final really hurts. Congrats, Coco. You were the better player today." In her post-match press conference, Sabalenka reiterated her frustration, calling it her worst performance in a final. "I played some really strong matches over the past 2 weeks against top players, and I definitely played at a higher level than I did today," she explained. "Honestly, this was probably the worst tennis I've played in months." She also blamed the difficult weather conditions, admitting that Gauff handled them better. "It was just terrible out there, and she managed it better than I did. I think this was the worst final I've ever played." Sabalenka has now lost to Gauff in 2 Grand Slam finals, including last year's U.S. Open, where she also surrendered a 1-set lead. "This is another tough final against Coco," Sabalenka admitted. "Another match where I didn't bring my best. I need to step back, reflect, and finally learn from this. I can't keep reaching slam finals against her and delivering these kinds of performances, giving away matches emotionally, even if not easily."